Good morning. It is another great day. This is your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey. I'm with a startup called Fast Charge Energy. That's also the website, fastchargeenergy.com. The message or the lesson or the sermon for today, however you might want to look at that, might at first seem unusual, but then if you've been listening any amount of time at all, you know that's pretty much what I do. So, think about this. Seth Godin is often attributed with the idea that, quote, marketing is no longer about the stuff that you make, but about the stories you tell, end quote. Yesterday was a very intense day. We had, I guess you would say, 3 formal events. A 4th unofficial one. Meetings, stories to tell, stories to listen to about fast charging and about making a difference in a community known as Myrtle Beach, the Grand Strand. And it was exciting. Revelations came fast and furious at different points in the different meetings. So what's all that mean to me? A lot, which I'll delve into over the weeks ahead. What does it mean to you? Well, maybe nothing, maybe a little. It's hard to say. What does it mean for the community of Myrtle Beach? I think it means a lot. I think there are a lot of forces, some aligned, some not so much, that are trying to shape what an EV first mover destination community looks like. And one of my colleagues here in Myrtle Beach, let's call him Patrick, I think is at the forefront of that. I think what became clear as he shared what he's been working on for the last 9 years. Okay? You probably didn't hear about Tesla until what? Last year, the year before, maybe 5 years ago. Patrick has immersed himself in the experience of a smart car. A lot of the talk today around communities and cities is about smart cities, okay? Smart communities. Patrick's been living and talking the smart car concept for over 9 years, almost 10 years. Think about that. What have you been working on for 10 years? Aha. Now, even though at Fast Charge Energy, we're working on making some stuff, we also know it's about the story. We're trying to tell a story that EVs are not bad. They're not evil, okay? They're not consuming the earth. They're not polluting it. There's no excessive pollution in the mining or gathering of materials to make EVs, okay? That's just a lot of bad press, okay? When you look into the facts, you find that many of the stats you think you know have been misquoted. For example, Patrick has statistics that show that only 2 Teslas in the 4 million made, okay? I don't even know what percentage that would be, but minuscule, I think, does not even do it justice. But only 2 Teslas have caught on fire that were not in a wreck, okay? If a car gets in a wreck, that is a possibility. Any car, gas car or otherwise. But only 2 Teslas have caught fire when they were not moving, okay? So that sounds pretty safe. If you want to think about unsafe, think about dragging around a tank full of explosive fuel, okay? That may not be as safe as you think it is, because the numbers vary, but I heard one quote over 100 times more likely that your, what we call in the business, ICE vehicle, internal combustion engine, there's more than 100 times chance that the car you're driving, if it's an ICE vehicle, will burst into flames than a Tesla. I think it's got to be higher than that, but, well, okay, for no good reason, 100 times more likely. But I said all that to say, let's have a conversation, you and I. If you're excited about EVs, if you want to understand what it is, I've been driving one for the last month. one of my colleagues granted me permission to drive one. I took it back to Ohio before Thanksgiving on a long trip to experience that. Drove it back last week, and it was eye-opening. I love what Mike Tyson said. Everybody's got a plan until you get hit in the face. I had a plan that I thought would work for my trip or trek or adventure back to Ohio. Guess what? It was wrong. If you don't understand the charging curve, the power curve, how batteries start to slow down the rate at which they can accept energy as they get full, you probably don't understand what I'm talking about. But here's the great news. We would love to discuss it with you. We would love to answer your questions about it. And we'd love to make sure that you have a place to charge when you come to Myrtle Beach. Think about that. That is our story. Okay? What if Myrtle Beach was this great experience for everyone who owns an EV? We want to help you make memories, memorable, great, and fun, exciting memories, stories that you want to tell other people. That's the mission for Myrtle Beach. And we want to spread that message up and down the coast and everywhere that you consider a resort destination. That is our focus at Fast Charge Energy. We want to focus on the hospitality industry and marry it to the EV experience and make them both profound and amazing and something you want to share with your loved ones. Yeah, okay, that's a little corny, but that's what we're doing. FastChargeEnergy.com. Reach out. Let's have a conversation.